Well, here I am, friends. Doc South here, somewhat at your service. Back from work where today, well, I work for a supermarket, as you know, many of you do. And there's various jobs I do. Today, my job du jour was to bring in carts for the most part. Yeah, the shopping carts. Well, you'd be surprised how they can scatter. In a way, it's like um, it's like kind of bringing in the chickens, for the night, so they can get some sleep on their roosts. You just surround the place, and you just start finding carts and pushing them in. As you get enough of them, in they go into the holding pen, just inside the front door of the store. There you go. It looks like it's hard, but it's not really. You've got to do an awful lot of pushing, but the carts are on wheels and they roll good enough. I wouldn't suggest trying to push 20 all at once. There's ways to move 20 if you want, but in our store it would make for very tight quarters, getting them lodged where they belong. So I do. Sometimes I do 5 or 6 in one hand, 5 or 6 in the other, and just push them along in almost as if you're looking down from a stagecoach at twin horses pulling the stage, that kind of thing. Only in this case, it isn't the twin horses pulling the carts; it's me pushing them. And there are devices where you can put a hook in one at the very end cart, the very front cart, and pull back, and it's got like a hook in it, and you can pull back and you can tighten up with the cart in the rear, and they don't move out of place or anything. And actually, that's not a bad way to move them. They don't go running off and lambasting someone's car, or someone. Sometimes that's a good. In fact, I may try that tomorrow if that's what I got to do at work again. I know right where those rubber hooks are. I'll have to look into that. And then the other thing you got to do is sweep the floors and where the carts are kept. Make sure there's no papers in the cart. A lot of times, some people will leave some of their grocery bags or a brochure or something in the cart, and I like to move all that out so it's clean and fresh for the next user. It's just something I like to do. And once you get all the carts in, well, that's nice. No sitting around on your laurels. Now you got to go inside and sweep the floor of the store. We have this big wide broom. It's about 5 foot wide, and from end to end. From left to right, it's about 5 foot, maybe 6. I think more like 5. And then it's about 8 inches from front to back on the brush. And it's just a big old hairy brush that scoots along. And you'd be surprised the stuff that picks up. You go from aisle to aisle through the produce section, the oh gosh, all where all the where all the eggs and such are kept, along front of the cashier area, all through there. You got to get as many nooks and you try to get as much nook and cranny in as you can. And when you're all done, you shake it out. You'd be surprised the dirt and stuff that falls out of that brush. And you'd think, well, boy, the floor is going to be clean for the rest of the day. No, an hour later, you got more. For some reason, I guess it comes in on people's shoes, I guess. And because I know darn well I got it clean. And yet, when I go back, like I said, an hour later, poosh, clouds of dust. And it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. But, so you do that. You sweep it up with a dustpan. There's a receptacle. You pour the dust in that, and there you go. Maybe there'll be one chore or another. Maybe they need some toilet paper or something in the bathrooms, and so you go take care of that. maybe mop the bathroom floor. Yeah. And next thing you know, the place don't look half bad, I gotta say. And I don't know, you just kind of, makes me kind of smile to think, doggone, look at that. And I did it. Yeah. And that's, you don't need a computer to do that. You just grab a broom and start shoving. Grab a broom and shove it, basically, yes. And you'd be surprised how nice it looks. And then like the outside garbage cans and stuff, I like to get them emptied by the end of the day. They're usually pretty full. Yeah, a little here, a little there. It adds up to a nice looking store. And I'm happy to do it. Just like if you're stocking a shelf, you aim all the cans, the tin cans, front forward, front to the, so that you're looking at the front of the can, that kind of thing, where all the logos are. And you'd be surprised, it's kind of pretty. When you're all said and done, it ain't too bad. So I gotta admit, I kind of enjoy it. Anyway, I thought I'd say, I'll catch you later. Here's truly Doc South signing off. Real quick, I ran into a guy. He flies sailplanes. Yeah, not airplanes that are on sale. Sailplanes, gliders. Yeah. Well, but actually, no. There's gliders and then there's sailplanes. Sailplanes can go up if you catch the right thermal. I don't know if a glider will always go up, but a sailplane can. It's light enough that it catches the thermal, and it goes up maybe a few hundred feet, busts out of the thermal, and then glides back and forth till it hits another thermal, rides in that, goes back up. In other words, a glider will probably be down on the ground safely, with luck, in a half hour maybe, if not less. But a sailplane, you'd be surprised how long they can stay aloft. It's rather cool. I'd so love to go for a ride. Need the money to do that, though, and it ain't cheap. But I'd love to do it. Well, we'll see. Maybe good fortune will smile, and I'll get myself on the Express. Neat. Because what's neat is we're up near the water gap, the Delaware Water Gap, where this airport is. And I'd love to fly over that in a doggone sailplane. Oh, that would be cool. So cool. Anyway, I'll see you later. God bless. Sandy made supper, and doggone, I'm hungry. Catch you next video, friends. Bye now.